What's up, everybody? My name's Jump, and today we are opening up Sorcery Contested Realm Ed Beard Jr.'s Dragonlord mini expansion set. So here it is. Looks pretty cool. I'm excited. You get 13 cards, I believe, and a foil at the end. Yep, we got 13 cards right there, one premium foil. Let's hope we get that avatar, because that would be sick. Honestly, I did not really look into the spoilers for this set at all, so I don't really know what cards are in here. So we are gonna both be surprised if you have not seen it. Let's go ahead and open this up. It's a really good size, good well-built box. It's like a little magnetic cover there. Kaboom! Alright, we got the D. Tenacious D, the Pick of Destiny. If you have not seen that movie with Jack Black and Kyle Gass, please, I highly recommend it. It's great. And a little foam insert, yeah, little paper insert. We'll put that right there. And then here we go. We got the avatar, Dragonlord. Tap, play, or draw a site before setup. Set aside a unique dragon. Once on your turn, if you meet its threshold, you pay 3 to gain its ability. This turn, it is a 20 HP, 1 attack and defense avatar. Cool. Let's see, is there an easy way to open these? I hate it when it doesn't have a, whatchamacallit, like an easy tear on the thing. So give me a second here to finagle this off screen here. See if I can make an easy rip. Alright. There we go. We'll slow play the foil. Hopefully it's a good one. Throw that on there. So we got Dragonlord. Pretty cool. Peep the Mirror Realm playmat. Okay, we got the site, Dragon's Lair. Dragon cast to the site, required no threshold and costs 1 less. Alright, pretty cool. Alright, we got Calestis. 7. Looks like 4 threshold, 5/5. Airborne Voidwog, tap. The next dragon you cast to this location costs 0 this turn. So you pretty much play a free dragon once it is on the board. Pretty cool. We got Zeraphine Conrule, 5/5. Fire and water threshold. Art is freaking banger. Airborne. At the end of your turn, you may choose 3 of your dead minions, banish 2 to return the remaining 1 to hand. It would have been sick if it was banish 2, return it to the battlefield. That'd be similar to Victimize in Magic the Gathering. Well, that's like sack 2 on the board, so that's cool. Little recursion. We got Draco Corvus. Bro, that guy looks gnarly. Airborne Stealth. Tap, teleport to target tapped minion to burrow it. So it's just a berry on it. Air Earth threshold, 5/5, cost 7. So little theme here. Dragons are costing 7. 5/5. Oh, we got a little smaller dragon and a little baby dragon here. What is this? A wolf? Airborne. Counts as gray wolves. Interesting. +1 power for each gray wolf nearby. I guess you throw that in the wolf deck. Okay. We got Talam Drake, Earth Dragon, 6/6. Can't be moved by force. Has +1 power for each adjacent site. So a little pseudo avatar of Earth, pretty much, for 7 cost. Pretty cool. We got Shrine of the Dragon Lord. Genesis. Teleport all dragons to here. The site provides an additional 1 and all threshold. I could see this being played in a lot of decks, just in general, giving all threshold for 2, and then just getting an extra mana there. That's pretty cool. That'd be kind of sick in foil. Honestly, all of these would be sick in foil. All these cards look crazy. Alright, we got Kairos, the Archivist. Genesis. Archive the state of the realm. What the heck does that mean? Death right. Return all archive cards to their recorded state, then banish Kairos. Okay, archive is kind of like a weird pseudo exile or banish, and then you just bring him back when he dies. That's pretty cool. Okay. Cradle of Ethereum. Anytime during your turn you may look at your next spell. You may cast dragons from the top of your spellbook here for one less. So this is similar to a scribe, but you can't bottom it. But you can look at the top card, which is always good if you're playing with the top of your deck. Can't think of the cards. There's a couple cards that interact with, you know, drawing and pulling cards from the top, so I can see that being played kind of in general as well. We got Atenum. Airborne, movement +1, pretty good. 7 air threshold. And 6/6. Whenever it stops, she may deal 3 damage to another random unit here. I like that art. That's pretty cool. Okay, we got Ignis Rex, a fire threshold, 7 cost, 6/6. Airborne, immune to fire damage. Once on your turn, discard a fire card, deal 3 damage to units at target adjacent location. Fireball, fireball, fireball. Boom, boom. And we got Vanton Draconis. Submerge. At the end of your turn, you may submerge all minions and artifacts here. So a little sight flood, always fun. And our foil is... Hey, I'll take that. That guy is sick. Look at that foilie. Oh, shoot. Then we got a little QR code if you want to scan some more info. Sorcery, great game. Dragonlord, if you want more about Ed Bear Jr. Great artist. Thank you for the art on this set, Ed. It's great. Looks like Gen Con was super hype. Need to watch the final battle still on Gen Con, but hey, he was there, and I think he released a video just saying how crazy and fun it was, and you know how great the community is, and sorcery community, great. But let's look at his foil one more time. That's pretty sick. That's crazy. Look at that. All right, look at that. Look at that shine. Look at that glisten. Look at that off-white. Just kidding. If you know, you know. Alright, now let's look at the full art on the back. There we go, in all its glory. Pretty sick. I'm happy with that foil. This is, seems like a playable dragon too. 7. Throw this in an air deck. Airborne, movement +1. Whenever it stops, you deal 3 damage to another random unit there. Which includes itself, but it will survive. So, alright. Well, thanks guys for tuning in. That's a Sorcery Dragonlord set opening. Here, let me move this over. You can see all the cards there. Little finale there. Alright, until next time.